Hey, yo, my people, Terence Crawford weight gain is looking real suspicious what the people are saying, my people. They saying he went from all the way from lightweight all the way up to 154, now 168, way too quick, my people. So we gonna break it down and see what is suspicious and what is not suspicious, because a lot of people feel like it's suspicious because he's working with Snac system, and the Snac system has Victor Conte in it, which Victor Conte has a past. Yes, not now, a past back in the 90s around there, my people, 80s, 90s, that he had worked with some, you know what I'm saying, athletes, if you know what I'm saying, and had gave him some PEDs that were not supposed to be given, and they all admitted to it, my people, and actually done it in boxing too with Shane Mosley, you know what I'm saying? So that's something to talk about. But he seems to be doing the legit thing right now, my people, and we gotta be about second chances. If we are about second chances, then we can't keep faulting them for something that someone else that's part of the team, probably the leader of the team, you know what I'm saying, of the whole Snac system, and faulting all of them for the past if we haven't seen nothing happen nowadays, at least for the last 10, 15, 20 years, you know what I'm saying? That goes to say something, you know what I mean? A lot of people feel like it's suspicious, the Snac system, because they say that they put enough things that just reach to the limit where they can't test as being like banned. Let's say Ostarine, for example. You have too much Ostarine in your system. Too much passing the level would be, let's say, 0.6. You know what I'm saying? This is just me speaking. It is hypothetically, not for sure. 0.6, right? Then what they would do is make the limit all the way up, put Ostarine up to 5.9 in that product. You feel me? So that's why people say it's suspicious, but to me that's not suspicious. That's like, if the speed limit is 60 miles per hour and you're driving 59, yeah, you're right at the limit, but you're not breaking the law. You feel me, my people? So that's the question about, is the Snac system suspicious? It can't be suspicious if the reason for it being suspicious is that it's making the products right to the limit of where right before it's banned at. That's legal. There's nothing suspicious. You feel me, my people? That's like I said, if you're driving and the speed limit is 60, you're driving, the speed limit is 60. After 60, you're breaking the law. It's against the rules. You know what I'm saying? So now you go 59 miles per hour. You're not breaking the law. You shouldn't be pulled over. You're not suspicious. Matter of fact, you could be suspicious if you want, but you ain't do nothing wrong. The truth of the matter is, you never broke the law. You never went against the rules. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I got to say about the Snac system. Now, do I know if they doing anything sus, like really sus or not? Nah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying for what's out there already, I wouldn't be like put any speculation on that, because it seems like things are good now. You feel me, my people? And then Terence Crawford, we're gonna talk about Terence Crawford. So Terence Crawford weight is looking suspicious, what the people are saying, right? They saying Terence Crawford went from like 135, 140, all the way up to 168. Now, throughout the years, he did fight a couple fights. You know what I'm saying? If we check right here, Terence Crawford went from fighting, he fought Brian's Coming, his pro debut, he fought Brian's Coming. Bam. He was fighting at, what weight was this? Let me tell you right now. He was fighting at 143 pounds. You feel me? Then he fought at 137. The lightest weight he fought at, hold on. Let me see. No, he fought at 138 pounds. The lowest weight he fought at was 134 pounds and a half that he came in. No, actually, the lowest was 131, my people, and a half right here. I see it right there. Boom. That was against Miguel Delgado, you feel me? And that was in 131 pounds in 2009. That's what, May 2009, May 2nd, 2009. So let's see, by the time he hit, like, he was at 140 in 2010. You feel me? So like a year later, right? Boom. Then 2012, he's back at 135, 135 and a half. 135, 2012. 2013 hit 140, back 134. He's back at 134 in 2013. Wins the title, the World Lightweight WBO. Okay, so is he gaining weight? Does he look too much bigger? Let's see. When did he really jump? He really jumped from one weight division to the other. See, the thing is, he went from 147. All right, when did he go from 135? 139. All right, 2017 he was at 139. Then he was at 2018 147. You see, so he's gradually going there, because he was at 135 for a minute, then started doing, look, the last time he was at 135, 134 weighing in was against Raymond Beltran. And he was, that was 2014. 2014, you feel me? So then 2018, he fights Jeff Horn. Now he's at 147. So now he's at 147 for a minute. Boom, for all these years, from 2017 to 2023. That's what people don't notice. So Terence Crawford, right, was 2017, he was already 147. He stayed fighting at 147 from 2017 to 2023. That's when he finally jumped up. That means he was holding that weight, growing. That was his 20s. That was his late 20s to 30s. You feel me, my people? That's when you're really growing. So right there is when he grew to 2023, 147 against Errol Spence. And then the next time he fought was 2024, a year and a month later, against Israel Madrimov. You know what I'm saying? So boom, that's when he grew to the next weight, right? Then right after that, now he wants 168 with Canelo Alvarez. So he's going up 14 pounds from there. That's why people are sussed out. And when you look at the photos side by side, of course, when you put it like that, you're gonna look huge. It's gonna look like a big difference. You feel me, my people? But you can do that with anybody. You know how they do with weight loss. Oh my God, they lost a lot of weight. The same thing they're gonna do now. You know what I'm saying? So if you check like you can do that yourself right now. Put a picture of yourself from 10, 15 years ago. You're going to be looking mad skinny or however you looked at the time, and compare yourself now, side by side photo, and be like, oh my God, you can make a whole narrative out of that. You feel me, my people? So you don't really want to go off of that. It's been years, you know what I'm saying, that he was fighting in that 135, 140, 147 weight division for a minute. Especially the last 8 years, he was there at 147, something like that, at least 6, 7 years. So now that he finally jumped up to 154, which he probably was already due a long time ago, 5 years ago, to jump up to 154. He was just holding it because he probably, you know what I'm saying, he had those titles, he didn't want to give them up. Hey, you worked your whole life for those titles, then what, you're going to give it up? You're going to keep trying to make that weight and fight, you feel me, my people? Then you got, then it's now that he jumped up 2025. And when you look at his photos, let's look at his photos. Let's really tell. Now, I'm not gonna lie, he did grow a lot, and the thing about it that people feel like is that Terence Crawford didn't grow like in weight. Sometimes you grow like saggy or like some stretch marks. He grew like full solid muscle into it. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the photos side by side, you see he was solid as a younger dude and when he was in the lightweight division, and then you see that he's solid now in that he's going into what, the middleweight division, my people. You know what I'm saying? Super middleweight, whatever that weight division is, 168 pounds, and he's looking solid like that, my people. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are sussed out about. But it could, now I'm not choosing size or whatever, I'm not trying to defend, but what it could be is that that's his natural weight. His natural weight could be walking around 160, 170. There was a time in my life I used to fight 141, man. Natural walking around weight was 165 pounds. Easy, eating like crazy. But then when I start training and I'm dropping weight, I'm focused on that. You feel me, my people? Let me know how y'all feel about that, though. Have you had different experience? Like, do you walk around the way that you fight? I mean, I don't. So, I don't know. I can't vouch for that. You feel me, my people? But I'm not gonna lie. And then he's with the Snac program, so people feel like with what I spoke about earlier, and then now how he's looking, it's just too much of a, you know what I'm saying? Like, too much of a coincidence, people feel like. So that I can't blame y'all, and I can't blame y'all for people saying it's suspicious, because nobody's saying that it's something like specific, like, oh, for sure he did this. Nah, everybody's like, yo, it's suspicious, bro. He's working with these people. Then he gained the weight like this, and then he looking solid, and then he's still looking fast, because he still got the speed. He's punching with weights. You see him in training camp, punching with weights. He's been sparring with Steven Nelson, which is his bro, you feel me? So, I don't know, my people. Like, I'm going to be honest. I don't think Terence Crawford's on anything suspicious like that. I mean, I would say I agree with y'all that I can see it. I agree, but I can see how y'all see it, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, y'all wrong for that. Nobody's wrong for asking questions, you feel me? When you accuse somebody, that is crazy, you know what I'm saying? But if you're like, yo, it's suspicious, that's not wrong, my people. So y'all not wrong for saying that, you know what I'm saying? But I just see it from side to side. I don't see like any pimple growth. I don't really see like any more hair loss, because his hair already been like, his hairline been like that. And I'm saying that because of PED use, you have side effects, you know what I'm saying? Those are simple, certain ones that you have, you know what I'm saying? Your hairline starts receding. But if his hairline was there, he probably would have lost all his hair by now. Try to look at my hairline, but I don't want PEDs, but I'm older than y'all. I'm unk level already, alright? My aim, this is it for me, alright? Chill out, alright? Let's try to... I'm on my Keith Thurman near. I'm near Keith Thurman, my boy. You feel me? Yo, but no lie. I'm gonna be. Yeah, gonna fry me in the comments. But yo, do you feel like Terence Crawford really is that to the level that like that much bigger? Pause to the level where you feel like, yo, bro, he really is on something, bro. Like they really him, or you think they giving him something that he thinks he's taking something legit and he don't even know, and really is a Snac program and something. You know what I'm saying? They doing something behind his back. There's the process and the setup they always had. So this is what they doing, my people. You think that could be that's what it is? You know, because people feel different ways. I'm just trying to find different type of scenarios. I'm not saying what it is. I'm just thinking different scenarios. I'm able to do that, like thinking different people's shoes. Like, because some people feel like, yo, what if Terence Crawford's looking mad side like this and he is on something, but he's not even on something purposely. He's dealing with the Snac program because he thinks, yo, they cool and they good, he's legit, like the content has changed his life, and low key, they've been pumping him with something and he don't even know, and his food is, damn. That's a possibility. Or it could be, yo, why would Victor Conte is already a hot box. A hot box meaning, bro, you hot. Like everybody knows that you done did this before in your past. There's no way you're gonna do something like this and get away with it. There's a point in your life where you do something so many times that, bro, you're like, that's it, I gotta go legit, you feel me? Because I'm gonna get caught. They're already on to me. You feel me? So now they on to me, I bet. I'm gonna just do it legit. I can make money legit. I got mad people that are down with me. Boom. That could be what happened. He's just like, nah, I'm gonna do it legit. And now he knows how to work the system without getting past the system and doing it really like where it's not lawful. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not like against the rules. So he's like putting it to the limit where people say like if the dose of Tylenol that a boxer could take is 0.7, he's giving them 0.6, 0.9 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like right before. If it's 0.7, he's giving them a 0.69. Right before. 0.69, 0.9. If you want to say that. Like right to the limit. That's still not illegal. That's still not banned. That's still not against the law. You know what I'm saying, my people? So I don't feel like that'll be a bad thing. And that could be one scenario. And it could be that Terence Crawford either knows or doesn't know. And if he doesn't know, it really doesn't matter because he's not doing anything that's against the rules. You feel me? You could be up to the, like I said before, if you're driving in a car and the speed limit is 60 miles per hour and you're driving 59, you've done nothing wrong. Now, if a cop wants to call you suspicious, like he might pass at any moment, cool. But he shouldn't pull you over. He shouldn't give you a ticket. He shouldn't put you on America's Most Wanted or something like that. Now, that's a little extreme. I reached, but you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean? Like you're not breaking the law. You reached the limit, so they could be good on that. Or it could be that worst comes to worst, Victor Conte, Snac system. This is allegedly. This is me hypothetically. I'm just giving you different scenarios, right? Victor Conte, Terence Crawford, and his whole team, and this whole Snac system know what's going on. They just pumping themselves. They don't care. They'll do anything to win because you never know in this world of boxing. You know what I mean? In this world of boxing, you gotta be the best. And sometimes it gets to you that if I lose, I'm gonna lose everything I got. And I got kids, I got a family, I got like 20 kids, and I hear like 9 kids or something like that, 7 kids, I don't know. But there's a lot of responsibility. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and there's the whole team working on it, and they know how to get around it. And there's the whole conspiracy theory. It could be something like that. Everything's possible, bro. I'm not saying that that's not possible, bro. Everything's possible in my head, like especially how I think. You feel me? All right, Mr. Suspicious. I think everything's suspicious, so that's why I'm not going against y'all. You feel me? So now that makes me question. That makes me question though too, right? If that is going on, there has to be people around him, which he has he be around everybody. Shakur, he got a big team. Keyshawn, they would know that something's going on. Now, would that mean everybody's on to them? You know what I'm saying? And I doubt that. If that is something, that's a whole conspiracy. So that's crazy. So I'm not trying to blame nobody. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say, like, oh, that's what they're doing. I'm just giving you different scenarios and seeing if it sounds ridiculous or if it sounds like, damn, this could be possible when you say it out loud and you break it down, you feel me? Now let's look at Terence Crawford one last time, you feel me? Let's look at no more pause, you know what I'm saying? So, his figure, body, weight increase. Now when he was at a lightweight, yeah, for sure, he was going to be skinny. I mean, he's fighting at 135, and he's probably like 15 years younger, 10 years younger minimum, you know what I'm saying? He's 30-something now, about to be 40, 38. He's been doing this since he was like 20. You feel me? So you expect him to look like, you expect yourself to look like you did 18 years ago, 15 years ago? Even 10 years. Yeah, bro, 5 years ago. But man, a month ago, you feel me? I feel like a month ago, I looked super different. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If I'm lying, I'm flying. You feel me? So let's look. Boom. Terence Crawford when he fought Errol Spence. See, already he was looking big. I ain't gonna front. He looked ripped. Now he don't look as big as 168 because you're not gonna look as big as 168. How you gonna look as big as 168 at 154? It's like saying, yo, you look way smaller at 103 than you did at 205, bro. Like, duh. Hey, what? You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like it's logical. Like if somebody went heavier in weight, then they're gonna look heavier. They're gonna look bigger. You know, people are like, yo, he looks way bigger now. Yeah, he went from lightweight. You remember him at lightweight? Yeah, that picture's still in your head. And now he's at middleweight. He's fighting 168 pounds. He gained 34 pounds. But he gained 34 pounds in like 15, 18 years, bro. 15, 18 years. You hear that? That's nothing. When you think about it, that is nothing. Now that I'm thinking about it, 34 pounds. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about the same weight. I think I'm lighter now than I was 15, 20 years ago. But he's an athlete. He's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Gaining weight, dropping. That makes you gain weight more. I feel like me dropping and making weight, that used to make me gain way more weight in between fights. You know what I'm saying? In between training and stuff like that. Yeah, I used to gain a lot of weight. Get heavier, 168, 170. But now since I don't be training for boxing, I don't really go up like that and down. So I just stay at it's one level, 150. 155, 160, like, you know, that 10 pound range, depending the time of the year too. Sometimes, you know, you be hot, you be sweating. I popped in there, I'm sweating. Alright, boom. But yeah, man, Terence Crawford, I don't think he's suspicious. I don't really think he's suspicious with the weight. I don't think that the way he's gaining it is like some suspicious type of thing. I don't think like he's up to nothing like no good. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the comments, bro. Y'all feel like something's up. Like if something does look suspicious, or you could point out something like, yo, his veins look off. He has been receding hairline even more since this and this date. Which we can look more into. You know what I'm saying? This is just our first one on this. And then let me know if y'all see anything. Yeah, any side effects like from you know, people take type of substances like that. Let me know if y'all see anything, or if you do see something that you like, nah, for sure, bro, this is natural, bro. Like Terence Crawford wouldn't do this, and let's try to bring like more proof. You know what I'm saying? That he wouldn't. If we proving that he wouldn't, it's proof that he wouldn't. If we got proving that he did, then prove that he did. You know what I'm saying? Like try to bring proof, not like some weird just, no, I swear I had a dream, or I think so, I feel like let's be, you know what I'm saying? All right, yo, my people, let me know though. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Comment. Yo, bro, it's weird. I gotta say this. You feel me? Like, it's like you gotta say it because everybody says it, but it's like at the same time, I don't want to say it because everybody else is saying it. But then at the same time, it does like that's the point of the video too. You feel me? That's like how y'all help me. Help me. I'm gonna give you the info. What I need to do is I gotta say it. You heard? I gotta say it, bro. But don't tell nobody I be saying this, bro. Like if you playing this loud, play a little low, and just play it to yourself, and like subscribe to the channel, bro. You know what I mean? Subscribe and like my channel and all that. You know what I mean? Hey, there's a little. Here I go. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I know. There's a little notification, but yes, I know. Just click that right there. It's going. Hey, I already know, bro. I don't even forget it, bro. I done. You already know what to do, yo.